What is going on, guys? Welcome to another video. Today, how you can easily lose fat when you're metabolically healthy. We're doing 3 days of carnivore to help finish off the fat loss phase of this training segment for the road to 100 miles. So today, we've got some sausage. I'm gonna tell y'all later, we're gonna kind of walk through why I say metabolically healthy, what it entails, all that will come later. See you in a bit. What is cracking, homies? We just got done with a gym workout. We did chest and shoulders, did 8 miles this morning. Overall feeling good, about to go home and eat a butt ton of eggs. And it's gonna be delicious. All right, guys, we are about to eat another meal. We've got some chicken breast, yogurt, and protein powder. I gotta tell you, I just made a really big business decision. And honestly, it makes you nauseous. It's scary stuff. People, I hear you all the time, I wanna start a company, I wanna start a company. It's scary, man. There's so many choices you make. At the very beginning, it's so hard. You just wake up every day and you're like, sometimes you're like, what am I doing? And then you think about it and you go, that's why I'm doing it. And you just have to, stay the course. You have to believe in your mission and what God's put on your heart. And it's scary. It's scary, but nothing worth having isn't scary, I found. So, all right, guys, so here we are out in the garage, give you kind of an idea of what goes into some of this craziness, because it's been a crazy day, lots of stressful decisions. So we're going Amazon Prime with the Performance Gains Energized Red. So if you have Amazon Prime, you'll be able to get these in a couple days via Amazon Prime. But for right now, what we have to do, because I've never done this before and my co-packer hasn't had to, we're small right now, so I can't make a single order just for Amazon. And so I have to individually put barcodes on all 84 bottles that I'm sending. So what we're doing right now, in between client calls, is we're taking this basically. In fact, here, let me show you. All right, so we're taking the barcode, right? And we're simply putting it right there on the bottles, just like that. And there you go. So this way, Amazon can scan all the bottles into inventory and then get to you. And then we're resealing them, barcoding them, and then putting them over there to get picked up tomorrow. All right, guys, what is up? So here are the final macros for the day. As you can see, super high protein, under 30 grams total carbs because of the yogurt, and I have a little bit of keto chow. I had taco meat from Bison and keto chow. There's some photos right there. I totally forgot to record it. But that's pretty much what I do on carnivore. Very high protein, moderate fat. Try to keep it around 100 grams or less. And then my carbs under 30 if I can get away with it. And I'm not craving any yogurt or anything like that, which I'll try not to do tomorrow. I'll keep my carbs at 0, to be honest. Now, the thing I really want to talk about is why am I doing this and when can it be beneficial, aka metabolically healthy people can really benefit from this approach, right? Okay, so number uno, I'm doing it because it's so technically last week was my final week of cutting before I stopped dieting to get ready for my races. It was my last week, and this is kind of like my last 3-day hoorah before I stop really caring about dieting, and I care much more about refueling and recovering as my miles get higher and the workouts get more intense. So these next 3 days are kind of like my final, let's eat in a deficit and let's push that envelope, yeah, bucko. And so the way I'm going to do that is through a carnivorous diet. Why? Because one, it really just helps clear my gut. It helps reset my gut for what's to come. I'm going to be eating a lot of food every day, basically not fasting as much because of the amount of food I need to eat. And so it's really good for clearing my gut. It's going to help pull out some of that water. It's going to help show the leanness that I have achieved since I've been leaning out. And also I eat a lot more protein on it. And so even though not only am I eating less calories, my dog is shaking. Okay. not only am I eating less calories every day, but my protein is way higher, and so the thermodynamics of my food, the thermogenesis of my food is much higher, so my net calories overall are even lower than just being in a deficit. So I just get a really good calorie burn from it. It's not something I can sustain, but for 3 days or so, definitely sustainable for me. So that's why we're doing it, because it is a good way to lose a bit of fat in a short period of time. If you have like a week and you're trying to lose, 2 pounds of fat that week, you're trying to really polish up, you're lean or you're healthy and you want to polish up 2 weeks before the beach or something, this is a good way to do it, right? You're going to go into about 1,000 calorie deficit, super high protein. You're probably not going to feel super energetic, but that's not the point. The point is to lose 2 to 4 pounds of pure body fat before you get on the beach. And this is a good way of doing that. Now, as the title of the video, you need to be metabolically healthy in order to do this. Meaning, if you are dieting, if you've been dieting forever, or you've been doing carnivore for way too long, we've talked about this on this channel with the stress that a high fasting, high a protein, really extremely low carb diet can have on women, some women, and can have on endurance athletes. If you are metabolically dysregulated, if you've been under eating for way too long, this is not your video. This is not your diet approach. This is not your video. You understand me? Okay, focus on the finger, not your video, right? Now, if you have been eating at a maintenance, you are extremely active, you've maintained a healthy weight, you know how much food you need to be eating, and you want to just trim off an extra couple pounds of fat, this is a great way to do it, okay? However, your gut needs to be in check and you don't need to maintain it. You need to go back to what you were doing that was working beforehand. This is just that quick way to lose a couple pounds of pure body fat without downregulating your metabolism and doing a long sustained diet period. So, hope that gave you a bunch of info. Obviously, if you have questions, let me know down below, and I'll see you in the next one.